If landing is the movement that causes the most injuries in basketball, then there's good news. Landing is a simple movement to train. Most players only train to jump higher, but not to land better. Landing poorly can decrease your performance on the court. It's also a big reason why ankles get rolled, knees get hurt, and seasons get cut short. Here at Basketball Movement Lab, our goal is to help you reduce your risk of injury and make you a more efficient mover on the court, therefore keeping you on the court and making you a more effective basketball player. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to follow along with us on this journey. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways to make your landing safer and more stable. Implementing these into your training will help you stay healthy, keep you playing the game you love, and make you more efficient on the court. Number 1, get strong. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean make your muscles bigger, it just means make your muscles stronger. Specifically, eccentric strength or eccentric control. Be able to handle load well, be able to produce force well, be able to control deceleration well. Getting strong in virtually every single one of your lower body muscle groups will better prepare you to handle loads well during landing, to be able to control your descent during landing and help you prevent against landing injury. Number 2, train your landing mechanics. Now, each player's perfect landing will be a little bit different based off of your body and based off of your limb lengths. However, we do want all players to learn and understand how to share the load well between our joints. Don't just be a knee dominant lander. Don't just be a hip dominant lander. Learn to share the load well between each joint so that you're not overloading one single joint. Other cues such as land soft, land like a cat, or make as little noise as possible when you're landing are also useful. Another one can be don't let your kneecaps get inside of your big toes whenever you land. Be careful with that last cue though, because I have seen before athletes thinking about this too much and then they end up spending too much time on their outside of their feet from trying to drive their knees out, which of course is detrimental to performance and actually increases your likelihood for injury also. Number 3, build up your joint stability and your proprioception. Now, some players are naturally gifted with this. They're born with it, but also it is modifiable. We can train it if we don't have it. This is a tough quality to define, but people who have good proprioception and joint stability always have good awareness of where their body is, awareness of where their joints are in time and space. They usually have good coordination, good reaction times, and they have the ability to keep their body stable even whenever their environment isn't so stable. Some ways that you can train this are training with limited stability, training on unstable surfaces, perturbation exercises, altering your visual fields, having asymmetrical resistance as you do a certain exercise. These are all ways to build up these qualities. This should not be a large portion of your daily training, but it's a good idea to spend some time each week on some of these different exercises to train these qualities, and it will certainly translate well into landing well from a jump. Number 4, practice under game-like conditions. In the game of basketball, the environment is often stressful and chaotic, and we know that our environment can alter our movement patterns. And so if you never train landing from a jump in a stressful or chaotic environment, then it's likely not going to translate perfectly during a game. In an actual game, you're not just moving up and down whenever you land. There's some sort of forward movement, backward movement, lateral movement, or even a rotational movement as you land. There's also fatigue, there's contact from other players, there's decision making. The environment is different than just a quiet gym all by yourself. To make your training more game-like, an easy one that you can start with is simply catching a ball as you land and as you move location, so not just straight up and down. So an easy one is just something like that, where you have to catch a ball and you're moving to the side as well. Other ones that you can be doing are coming down from a landing as you have a ball and having a buddy there pointing in a certain direction that you have to make a decision. Either that's passing the ball a certain direction or dribbling and running in a certain direction. Another easy one is simply having someone there to knock you off balance as you go up from a layup to work on your ability to land under control in that environment. I also want to add in here that learning how to land properly in the game of basketball not only decreases your injury risk, but it makes you a better mover and therefore increases on-court performance. And the reason is the position that we land in from a jump sets up our next movement. So if we land in a good, stable, athletic position, we're able to quickly go into our next move, whether that be another jump, a sprint, a back pedal, whatever it might be. Whereas if you land in a poor position, it then takes you longer to get out of that position and into your next move. Number 5 is proper loading and recovery. As athletes, you need to learn how to respect how much demand your body can currently handle, while also actively trying to increase the capacity that your body can handle so you can train more and play more down the road. Now, there's a lot of different factors in play when it comes to loading properly, and it's highly individualized. So each player's specific advice is different, okay? But one thing I will leave you with is training consistently is a lot better than just training a ton, maybe 1 or 2 days a week, which leads you to a much more likelihood for overdoing it whenever you do train. Now, we can't prevent against every injury in the game of basketball, but there are many things we can be doing to prevent against landing injuries, which is the most common way to get hurt in the game of basketball. So don't just train to jump higher, train to land better so you can stay off the sidelines and stay on the court. Parents and players, I challenge you to do 3 things this week. Number 1 is try to implement at least one thing from this video into your training or into your kids' training this week. Number 2 is share this video with a teammate or with a friend so they can learn from this video as well and you guys can help keep each other accountable. Number 3 is follow us here at Basketball Movement Lab so you can continue to learn how to be a better mover on the court. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Basketball Movement Lab. Fix the foundation, elevate the game.